All right, everybody. Sorry about that. I wanted to go ahead and start on my StreamYard. Looks a little more professional, but also I can have guests on this side of the coin. So I appreciate you coming over very, very much. We are trying to um, get some more orders on here. I'm only on until 9:30 unless I can extend it, obviously. We are doing the best we can. And this thing is trying to give me order 505 for 12.7 miles on Uber Eats, and we will politely tell them no. Politely. We are gentlemen and people and such here. So, yes, I think there's something to maybe the other one where I'm on StreamYard and it maybe doesn't get me as many people. So, I think I might start setting up with a guest on the YouTube part. So, yes, because for whatever reason, the StreamYard it seems not to want to do as well as the YouTube one. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I don't. Just being completely honest with you. And I'm trying to do my best to have the best shows on here. So, Larry, if you're here, all right, Larry, it looks like you're on here. All right. So, Larry, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to find a way to do this starting tomorrow where I'm going to send you a link via your phone that you jump on because I think maybe what's going on, Double Trouble? I think maybe we have better um, turnout when we're going straight through YouTube than we do through StreamYard. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
I do either or. It doesn't really make difference to me. I'll do either one. I mean, because either
Yeah.
way, it's access to everybody. Everybody has access to us. So, positive energy and all that good flow, we can bring to them just as much as they bring to us. So we all can make some money today. But you get beggars. You get beggars already. I don't like the trickle down from DoorDash. Must have did. DoorDash gave you one big hug on that one because I would have taken that.
Well, that's what I mean. Like DoorDash did me really well on that order. But again, of course they did because I'm picking and choosing the orders I do. What's going on, Derek? My name is John. I'm picking and choosing the orders I want to do on here. Like, so of course it was a good one. Like it should be. Like I'm picking what I want to do, and I'm mainly picking what I don't want to do, and that's the main thing.
Yeah, they kept trying to send me some trash. Like I kept seeing the same Lowe's offer, and I'm just like, yeah, it keeps coming to me, but it's getting bumped up every time. I'm just like, no, once you fulfill that, it's probably gonna take you about 30 minutes. I'm not accepting that. And by that time, I probably will have one order at least.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've done 3 orders today. That's it. But I've made 37.50.
But that's what I'm
What's
talking
going
about.
on?
Remember I told you yesterday? I only did 12 trips. If I was on DoorDash, it would have been probably three times that amount, if not two and a half times.
Yeah, they just tried to send me a Lowe's $3 for 6 miles. You crazy on Uber Eats? Lost your mind.
Hey, it's better
What's
than the one I got.
what's going on, Derek from Nashville? I'm from Virginia, and funny enough, the guy on the screen with me is also from Virginia. So different places, but we're both from Virginia.
We ain't too far from one another. We just have different
No,
markets.
yep, double trouble from America. What's going on? How are you? But yeah, like so. That's basically it. Three orders, 37.50, and it's because I've decided the mileage has got to make sense. Like I did a 625 for 3.8.
Hmm,
It's like a
that's
dollar
good.
80. It's like a dollar 80 a
Anything
mile.
over a
That's
dollar fifty, I'll take it.
yeah. And then
As
honestly,
long
I
as it's
had
not
an
taking me to the outskirts.
yeah. And then honestly, I had an add-on. It was 450. It was only 450, but it was 1.4 miles, and it was going along the way as my other one.
Hmm. Yeah, that's I would have taken that one too.
Um,
Yeah.
and this order is just this is what I'm talking about right here. This is not good. 850 for 13.3 miles. Like, what are we doing with these orders on DoorDash? 850 for 13 miles. Like,
Hey, my veteran buddy, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Like he saw all those trash offers on DoorDash and he was just like, and they deactivated him for 2 weeks. And then he ended up coming back because of a background check. But he's like, I had to keep doing what you're doing right now. I'm like, that's
Bet,
why I don't
yep.
like that. And I'm a good dasher. I don't do anything wrong.
Beth, what's going on from Greece? Very good, Derek, on the movies, and very good. So we got
Ooh,
Greece in
let me
the
see.
house. Yeah, we got to pay attention to these comments.
Oh, Derek, yeah, I love Star Wars, Harry Potter. I'm a little bit into Lord of the Rings. I'm always into, and Jurassic Park. Well, we don't even have to say anything about that. I'm always into that one too. So you got some good movie selections down there. Ooh, yeah, I like those two, Star Wars and Marvel. They kind of like they're one and the same in terms of special effects and that big bravado. But Star Wars has been having a little trouble lately. A little bit of trouble lately, but they still have gems that flow through that I actually like. For ones like Rogue One. I love that one. Woo! But the movies that start coming up after that one, I'm like, okay, getting a little, I don't know about this. They
Yeah,
messing up. Like the fan base is freaking angry, and I'm just like, well, hey, just get a gem where you can get it. If not, don't watch it. Don't give them any money for it. If you know it's gonna be
yeah,
bad, wait for it to come out on like DVD or Redbox or something like that. Somewhere where you ain't gonna spend a lot of money. Similar to what we
yeah.
doing right now with these gig apps. Accept what you want, wait until something better comes.
100%. Like, and that's what I mean. I'm only on until 9:30, obviously, because I am not a platinum driver. I am at the mercy of whatever they want is open. Um, so, but normally, like I said, you'll see me Monday through Friday. I will be on Spark, so I'm not even tripping about DoorDash and trying to be on DoorDash. I'm honestly just trying to. Um, my wife basically said we need an automated cat machine so these cats stop waking us up. And it's not the cat. It's not all of them. It's one. It's one cat. And so yeah, that cat needs to chill out with her because she likes to sleep in on the weekends when she's off. And the cat continuously wakes her ass up every morning.
That's why you gotta lock that cat away from your room when you're sleeping. Like Dusty, we have a big cat. Woo! When he speaks, oh, everybody listen. He
Well, the
got he
problem,
got some good vocals.
yeah, the problem with this one is if we cage her, the whole house will hear her cry. So I thought uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Yeah, that's just too far. 1475 for 12 miles, and it's in the middle of nowhere. Like It's not coming back nowhere. I've got to come back at least 10 minutes before I get an order.
Hmm.
Like, but again, when we're not worried about AR, it really doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah. I know I'm out here for this quest, but this quest ain't even really many orders out here right now. And the ones they send to me, I'm not taking them just to chase a quest. You out of your mind. You either fulfill my role or I send it off to somebody else. Maybe they'll help you out.
Yeah, I got that order on my thumbnail about a month ago. I just was looking for a thumbnail to put up to hurry up and put up. But yeah, I got that about a month ago, Lisa.
Hey, what's
Um,
up, Lisa?
it is the very last catering order I ever got.
Shoot, I was getting them all week, but and then right then they deactivated me and doing this, giving me this spin around on a freaking lid. But I was getting catering orders, and then when you lock me off like this, I swear I feel like my regulars wouldn't even be my regulars anymore. But I don't care about your AR anymore, so it really doesn't matter to me. You can do what you want. I'm gonna find
Yep,
other ways to make money.
yep. Very good, Derek. I remember what it was like to be 23. It's been a while, but I remember 23. I was having a damn good time at 23. Just want to say that now.
Yeah, Lisa, in some areas it's hard to get them catering orders. We get them out here, but like again, you're chasing AR to have access to them. Whereas with Deliver That, if I go down anywhere close to Richmond or even halfway to Richmond, I will start getting orders. They didn't change my position and everything. So I just leave the app on, like, and if it give me something from here, yeah. If they don't, I can get it if I get closer. Like Chesterfield, I'm pretty sure I could.
525 for 7 miles. Absolutely not. Not happening. Um, and see, that's why I love the Walmart app because, like, man, you're talking 23, 24. You saw the one I did was 51 or
Hmm.
44, something like those are like damn near catering orders all by itself, and it takes an hour. Every
I'll show you the
order,
one I got on Uber. That was
yeah,
about the same thing. It's the equivalent of Spark because Uber kind of pairs with them.
yeah,
So, and it was about $3.50 per mile. I think I made, how much I make? Like almost $30. And I only went like 7, 8 miles. I was just like, yeah, I do it.
yeah. No, absolutely.
Trip radar. What are they trying to send you with that little baby?
Fucking $6 for 14 miles. Like
Oh yeah, let's go stay there.
that's what I mean. Like they're it goes off like in the mornings because of Walmart orders, right? First of all, again, if you're going to do Walmart, just go through Spark. You're going to make more
Yes.
money. So that's just first. But there's not a lot of food orders, and when they are, they're like $4 for 7 miles, $5 for 6 miles. Like we're talking DoorDash at that point, and at least DoorDash after about 5 or 6 bad orders will throw you a good one. Here, for me, it takes probably about 30 to 35 orders to see a good one. So
Yeah. But it's the same with platinum. Like even when you have platinum, like it can sometimes take a while, or you could still be sitting. So it's like, why am I chasing your AR and then destroying my vehicle in the process, and y'all not valuing my service or time, and you're relying so
yeah,
much on the customer rather than Uber Eats? They kind of pair it up because that base wage can get really high. I've seen a base wage of like 20, what was it like? It was like 22, $23 base
yeah,
wage
yeah,
because it's been smacked so many times with that decline. And I'm like, you will never see that on DoorDash. That base wage will not go anywhere up to that tier ever.
yeah.
So
Yeah, like yeah, Lisa said the same thing. Uber Eats for her has the most trash orders to good orders out there. Um, like I said, it's not everywhere like that. I mean, I do know that. I mean, I get it. It's different in other markets. I just don't. I here it used to be great. The problem with this was when they bought Postmates. Postmate
mm,
they bought Postmates for one reason and one reason only. Postmates had an exclusive contract with Walmart, and that was it. That the only company that was allowed to do Walmart. This was way before Spark, before Walmart had their own app. The only company allowed to do them was Postmates, and you would get paid
mm,
25, $30 an order. You would always get doubles. So you would make an hour $50 to $60 an hour. Yeah, that was in 2019 to 2021. So for a year and a half, well, when Postmates went out of bit, well, Uber Eats bought Postmates, and then they switched over and they were doing Walmarts. And for about the first month, they also did 25, $30 an order, doubled. You were making 50 to $60 an hour. But then they pulled their pay dramatically. And instead of
Uh,
getting 50, $60 for two, you were getting 20, 21 for two, which is fine. It sucked, but we're okay. And then what fucked with Uber Eats is about 4 months into that, Walmart announced they were creating their own app called Spark, and it took 90% of the orders from Walmart from Uber Eats. Uber Eats only still gets those because their contract ends at the end of this year. At the end of this
oh
year,
wow.
you won't even see Walmarts on Uber Eats anymore. They will all
Well,
be.
see, this is one thing I will say. Now, what I'm making right now is this is just food delivery. When I get my Plus card, either tomorrow or Tuesday, because my dad already has it, I just got to go down the way to get it to do shop and pay. That's going to change my dynamic because I'm gonna have, I'll be open to more orders, but also I can start doing rideshare because I'll get my inspection papers. So the
Yep.
thing with UE is I have three different avenues, technically more than three because they have other options, pick up boxes and whatnot. But like I have a lot of options. When I maximize my options with Uber Eats, something tells me my pay is going to go up a lot more, and I'm going to see a lot more really good offers. Because last night, no Plus card, but I saw alcohol hotspots, and I'm like, if I had that Plus card, I bet you I would get a lot of orders last night. But that's the thing, I'm working with one arm tied behind my back until I get those two things on there. Then I can do all three: delivery, rideshare, what you call it, shop and pay, all that stuff.
Yeah. And that would be good. Like I said, anything that helps get more options.
Oh
Um
yeah.
and that's really it. That's very cool, Derek. Um I just like I said, I know that there will be a lot of declining on all of these. Like on all of them.
You
So
thinking about it? That sounds like a decline if you're thinking about it.
well, yeah, but what it is, it's a Lowe's, but it's two orders, and it was $20, but it was 11 miles, and but it was two orders. It's a Lowe's. That's the problem
Mm.
too. Good morning, Sue. Like you don't know what you're getting at Lowe's, and I'm not even sure with that one. I believe I have to shop for those, but I'm not sure. Or if I go get them, like I don't know, because I don't do
Well,
Lowe's.
normally it doesn't it say it. Like normally it'll tell you whether it's a pickup or if it's a just a shop. Because sometimes you get one or the other. It depends. But with Lowe's, most of the time it's a shop. And if you're shopping in Lowe's, where they put things, I don't think 20 for 11 miles is good enough. Not for what you're gonna probably have to pick up because you're gonna go all around that store depending on the items.
Yeah. And not only that though, like I've heard the horror stories where someone's in like a sedan, a small car, and they've literally got them trying to pick up 10 by 4s.
Oh no, nope, nope, cancel.
Like,
I ain't doing
you,
that.
but you know what I mean? Like there's a reason why we put, like, there's supposed to be a buffer in place when we put what kind of car we have on these gig apps, so they know what we can and can't take, because they're supposed to put the dimensions of our car into their database and basically run it with their orders and know, oh, this order can't take this because this car's a Pinto, or this car can do it because it's a pickup truck, like stuff like that. But yeah, you hear the stories of like someone's in like a Toyota Corolla and they got like 10 by 4s. Like you're like, where exactly did anyone think that was a good idea?
Oh God, IHOP has just became the hot spot, so I'm not gonna say anything because that would be the end of my days. Actually, it's not that many people out here, but I still don't want to go in there. Nah, I'm not saying it. Not saying it, not bringing it up. No, 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 no. Not like that. Universe, no. Please, no. Gotta be polite. Now, if it's a big order, low miles, I'll go up in there because I could just walk in there right now. But we'll see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still at 3750. I'm gonna go drive a little bit over to where I normally go, even though that restaurant is closed. It still serves for a pretty good hot spot. It's my own hot spot I created. I don't like the hot. I don't think the hot spots that DoorDash give you. I really don't think they work.
Oh, I don't believe
Uh,
in them. That's why I like UE because the whole
how
market is a hot spot.
how did that order go down? That same Lowe's order was $20 2 minutes ago. It just hit the same dynamics, the same two orders, the same store, the same delivery places. It went from 20 to 18.
And that is that DoorDash?
No, that was Lowe's
That's
or that
Uber
Uber
Eats.
Eats. Yeah,
Oh wow! I
it
never
went
seen them
down.
bump it down.
It went down. It went from 2007 to 1807. The same two orders, the same lows, the same two drop off addresses, and it literally went down $2 to the T. That's
That's
insane.
ridiculous.
What makes them think no one wants to take it at 20, so we're going to give it to 18? What do they think people are going to be like, oh shit, I better take it before it gets to 16? They're not going to take it. Like, yeah, that's some good thinking right there. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, Derek. I love pizza, corn dogs, man. When I was a kid, I loved those. But now, yeah, pizza and ain't really like cheeseburger, but I be like making my own burger, so I'll be putting different fixings on there, giving it a different taste. But the first one and the last one, all day, every day, I can do it. Doesn't matter. That food is like traditional for me. Corn
Yeah,
dogs, it's got to be a particular day where I just have the taste for it. It's kind of like PB&J with me. If you eat it too much, you kind of, I eat a little bit. That's how I feel about corn dogs.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, should I speak the name of this hotspot and just see what it wants to give me? But by
Mm.
chance, universe, give me something from AHA. Like, hey, as long as it's a good one.
Yep. Universe. Keep Panera Bread out my fucking car. I'm not doing Panera Bread. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. The decline button is amazing. It is amazing. I'm at
Mm.
53% right now, by the way. Just to let everybody know. Like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I was at 93%.
Yeah, you were pretty high. I think since they haven't opened mine up yet, I think I'm still at 81. My deliveries are still dropping, but I'm like, even if you put me on, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Or what I might do with DoorDash, I might pair it at night. Might just either at night or in the morning. I'll pick which one I want to really use it on. In the morning, I might use DoorDash, but I'm not taking trash. I'm sorry, I won't do that, and I'll still leave you eat on. But at night. Uber Eats, I do be seeing them offers be looking good, and I'm not chasing AR, so UE might be my like number one at night, but I could turn
Yeah.
DoorDash on and just see if it wants to treat me nice. But
Yeah.
lately, it hasn't been treating anybody nice, so I kind of even don't even want to, honestly.
I mean, DoorDash treat me nice, but it's because I'm making them. Yeah, am I going a long time between orders? Yeah, but I know that. And for the most part, I'm not driving and wasting gas to do it. Yeah, I'm driving now, but I'm about to go somewhere. But I'm pretty much just doing this on my, when I do on DoorDash, I'm just doing it on my own. Like Walmart Spark will be a very good thing.
Well,
Yeah,
for
be
me,
pulled
I mean, I
over.
got my iPad. I'll just watch a movie, and I'm all about patience because I think about my car. Yeah, I'm thinking about the money, but I'm also thinking about my vehicle. I'm putting all those two and two together because, yeah, you can take all these orders and you might run your vehicle into the ground and not see much of substance from doing that outside of chasing that AR, which ain't gonna always be nice to you at all. It's not. It's
Yeah,
like a chance of you getting a good offer. It's not a guarantee. Nothing's really a guarantee. So why should you guarantee your acceptance rate above 70%? to get
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Doesn't sound
absolutely.
right.
No, 100% it doesn't. It's crazy.
Like you
Like I
say,
said,
independent contractor, take yourself into consideration. Don't take the company into consideration and what they're giving you their standards. No, you're an independent contractor. You set your standard. They don't. So as long as you want the apps to work for you, not against you. When you chase AR, it's against you all day, every day, regardless of what they send to you.
today's Sunday, right?
Yes.
I'm looking at Chick-fil-A and there's like two cars in the drive-through at Chick-fil-A.
Wow. Mostly everybody be at church, and I would normally expect to see more offers, but it is early, so I'm patient, man. I ain't putting no
No,
miles on my car right now, so I don't care. Like,
no,
give me the
no.
good one to make me move.
Chick-fil-A's closed on Sundays.
Oh yeah, oh shoot, forgot all about that.
Man, there's two cars sitting in their drive-through chilling. Like they mess with Chick-fil-A like that, they gonna be like, man, we're gonna be here till Monday morning. We're gonna get us some Chick-fil-A.
Well, so those Chick-fil-A orders can sometimes be annoying, so I kind of appreciate them not jumping on there on Sundays. Like I really do, because it opens up the window for like at least offers that will be ready. I would say that Chick-fil-A most of the time, Chick-fil-A I'll probably wait for like 3 or 4 minutes on Uber
That's
Eats. If I have
crazy.
DoorDash, I'm gonna wait for it about 8, maybe 9 minutes for it to come out.
Yeah,
Sometimes more than that,
yeah.
because
Chick-fil-A is
it's
the
too
best
many
restaurant.
dashers.
Chick-fil-A is like the third best restaurant in my town. Like there, it does not wait, not one little itty bitty bit at Chick-fil-A. They're ready all the time.
I wish mine was like that. We got two of them down here. We got one in the mall, and then one not even that far from the mall. Literally like 1.5 miles from the mall. Like you cut around the corner, get to the other part of the main area. Oh yes, I'll do that one. I opened my mouth. That was IHOP, bro. I told you what I'll be saying, man. I don't be playing. Like if I speak it, it's like 2 miles for like 850. I
Very
spoke it and I
good.
was like, as long as it's good, give it to
Yep.
me. And then what happens? A couple minutes later, boop, it's yours.
Nailed nailed it.
I'll wait in there, but I might not have to wait because it's really early. I don't see myself waiting that long.
Yeah, God's pirate. Good morning. How are you doing? Miss Sue, hope you're having a good day. And Lisa got a state fair, so she said it slowed up her food delivery in her town.
Oh yeah, that can do it. Any type of major event can do it, but after that event, you might see some stuff. I'll be back, y'all. I
All
gotta
right.
go up in here. Hopefully it's ready.
Yeah,
I don't know
God's
if I can still
pirate.
talk to y'all. If I go into IHOP, I might lose my connection.
Yeah. Yeah, we get good orders at McDonald's too. God's pirate. Just right now, I'm at the bottom tier. I'm on the silver, which is the lowest tier. So I'm not gonna get orders flying in here now because of that. But I know that, and that's okay. I'm just trying to do orders that are worth it financially. Okay, we're gonna do this one. It's $9 for 2 miles. It's a shop and pay at Martin. It's a shop and pay at Martin's. Hey Larry, I had to mute you because you're so distorted because you're away from your car. But I got a 925 for 2 miles. It's a shop and pay. It's 17 items, but six of those items are bananas. So this is really, I believe, 11 items. One order, 2 miles. So I'm literally going to be in there pretty quickly, in and out, no problem. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna do this shop and pay. Yeah, I was top dasher for the whole time, and then a platinum driver for the whole time until 3 days ago. Now we're gonna do this my way. But yeah, 925 for 2 miles, and it's 11 items because of them are bananas. Um, yeah, we're gonna do this, and I shouldn't be in here too long because this is a grocery store that I'm really familiar with. I'm super familiar with this store. I relatively should be in and out of here relatively quickly. So there he is.
Mine.
Sorry,
Oh, I love
Larry.
it.
Sorry, Larry. You were muted because you were so distorted.
Oh, no, no, I understand that. The order was ready. Like everything that I thought was going to happen, called it into existence. I was like, it's got to be ready. There's no way it's not ready. Bad boy is sitting right there waiting for me. I'm like, what?
Yep.
$4 a mile, order ready at IHOP. I spoke it into existence, and the universe was like, here you go. High five up there, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, this one's about $4.60 a mile for me.
Yeah, you got like a dollar higher than I. I think mine was around the same amount of miles.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
it
go.
was.
I gotta go shop for this, but it's 11 items at the store that I'm really good at. So 925 for 2 miles.
Oh, I can't wait to get my freaking shop and pay card for Uber Eats because you know how fast I shop. I don't
Yeah.
even play.
So you still don't have your DoorDash account, huh?
Nope, it's still, I gotta wait. It's either 72 hours up to a week. I'm just like, that's about around the same amount of time my friend had to wait for him to get his back. But now he focused on Uber, ride share, shop and pay, or deliveries. He does all three of them on there. He's like, yep, that's where the money is. And I was like, that's exactly what that's what I've been saying. Like, since I got on here, I was like, yeah, this is better. And I don't have
Yeah.
to feel strapped to no AR or no corporate CEO like guidelines. Like, no,
Oh,
because I am my own. Like, y'all, and I hope everybody else does the same because we're out here to take anything that does not fulfill your requirements. Do not let AR force you into that. It's too many apps for you to do that. Like pick a couple, and if that one's not treating you right, the other one, like John was saying, if you got Spark, that will probably treat you a heck of a lot better. I
100%
don't
it
think I'll be
will.
able to get Spark at the sign up. But like they might have a list. They keep sending me emails saying, "You sure you don't want to get work?" And I'm just like, "Are you taking it?" Because every time I sign the main page, I'm like, so I'm like,
Larry, you are a robot, like big time robot.
for me, hmm, I was every bit of close to like $4 a mile then. 'Cause I really didn't even go for maybe
Yeah.
three something. Yeah, just be like that. Well, get another order. As long as I got my first one, we'll go from.
Absolutely.
Let me look at these comments. You should be able to load your over your Overeats pay card onto Google Wallet. Oh yeah, I should be able to, but I have to get the physical card first. And my dad has it, so I got his dad I'll be able to get that card on my app. I haven't used it at all. They have that. Some that's going to choose DoorDash, and that's worth it. I'll be right back, yo. Yeah, drop this bad boy off. Oh, oh my God! I didn't know you had dogs. Oh Lord. There we go. Oh, what was your pin again? You got it. Thank you. You too.
Larry, seemed like those dogs got to you a little bit.
Oh no, no, no. She was trying to get out of the house really quick so that she could get her order. But you know how my cats are and my husky
Yeah,
is. I think that's
yeah,
what was going on. You open up the
gotcha,
door, they want to come with you.
gotcha.
All right. First order down. Let's see what we can get now. Oh yeah. I could have probably hit that tier system, but they got to change it to 100. Like what I was saying, 1 for 1, and they're going to be doing that on the 19th. I don't know if they're going to do that in my market, but if they
Yeah,
do that, then something tells me I would be able to hit the tier system a lot because there'll be times where I just do flat out accepts because the offers are good, but is 200 out of 200? Yeah, you will rarely see that 1% go up. Rarely.
that's true.
I think I had it at 33% last night, and then I stayed out like for another hour. I saw like one or two good offers, but I just didn't want to take them just because
Yeah,
of where they were going.
yep. Okay, I found that item. We only got like five
Options.
more items to get, and we're out of here.
That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, I mean the last three items are right next to each other in the produce, so this is going to be real simple.
Everybody, I'm paying no bill. Like shopping, if you know your stores, you know where the items are. You done it. Like you shop with family or if you do any of that stuff, really pay attention to shopping because that's your shop. If you delivery order. The only difference is they're gonna pay better.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's see. Oh, no hotspots. I guess I'm gonna sit right at IHOP since they had like 8 bags over there. I'm going right back to IHOP.
Yeah, no,
Send me
absolutely.
another good one, Universe. I'm coming.
100%. And see, this is the thing. Like 925 for 2 miles on here. That's a really good order. 11 items. If you know where you're at, if you know where you're going, you're out of here in 8 minutes tops. Like I've been in here 5 minutes right now. I've got to go get three more items, and they are all in um, the produce. Six bananas, a cucumber, and baby potatoes. That's it.
Lisa, I ain't driving through the woods. Nah, nah. If I was back in the country, yeah, yeah, all day, yeah, because it's not but woods. But out here, you gotta go deep, deep to go into the woods.
Well, they're saying it because you keep cutting in and out really bad.
Oh, that's when I was at IHOP then, right?
Well, no, just about 3 minutes ago, you were like cutting in and out pretty nasty.
Uh, well, I was going down to the back end of Edinburgh. Edinburgh is kind of like taking a good order, but it's like a straight stretch. So you got to straight stretch it all the way back. But even when
Yeah.
me coming back with this order, I'm still making $2 a mile. So
Yep.
it doesn't matter. Like my mileage is covered.
Yep. Absolutely.
I am noticing one thing, gas going down a little bit. I'm noticing that. I'm starting to spend $2.95 a gallon instead of like 3.33 or 3.37, some crazy number.
Yeah,
Need to go back down into the twos, like 250. I
yeah.
could tolerate that.
Well, hell yeah. But
I mean, you get
unfortunately,
well, you're getting
normally we
69
don't.
cents a mile. So if you count that with your deliveries and stuff, if it was 250, technically it's more like 180, 185 a gallon because you're getting
Yeah,
a lot of that written off.
yeah, no, absolutely. But unfortunately, you don't seem to put the toothpaste back in the bottle. Like usually, we don't go backwards, at least for long periods of time.
Yeah,
Now,
but the economy's getting better. It is. I mean, they're about to cut the was it? They're about to cut them.
I mean,
So that should be
depend.
good.
Yeah, it depends. Like I said, it November, all gonna matter in November.
Yeah, it's gonna like, hey man, I'm not gonna talk about like, I ain't gonna go to a political route, but whoever you want to vote for because that's your right, is what I will say. Like,
Yeah,
regardless of what side is gonna say what, like whoever you want to vote for them. You want to vote for
yep,
Trump, vote for Trump. You want to vote for
yep,
Kamala, vote for Kamala. Like, I'm not gonna hate you either way. It's your choice. That's the whole point of America. Your right
yep.
to choose. Now, if you start to lose that right, then that becomes a problem because then it's
Absolutely.
not America anymore. It's third world country.
Yep. But no, that's all it's gonna come down to is just what party gets elected. It's not even the person; it's the party.
Yeah, and both parties have crooked politicians, so it is what it
Oh,
is. Regardless of what
absolutely.
side you're on, they're there.
Oh, absolutely. You better believe that. Oh yeah, I'm done shopping by the way. I'm just checking out now.
You're working, man. You're getting it. I'm just happy I got one order, but maybe I'll fulfill one of these quests. They gave us three. What was it? I get my first three trips, I get $3. Then you get an extra dollar for the next trip, and then the last trip you get $4. The last time I tried to fulfill this promotion, I didn't get that last trip because I refused to accept trash. So I was like, whatever. That $4 ain't padding that other offer that much. Not
No.
for me to accept it. Oh, good
Yeah,
God, no.
it would have to pad it really well.
Yeah. And I take that in mind. Like each trip I'm doing right now, I'm getting an extra buck basically,
Yep.
all the way up until the last one. I gotta get at least 5 trips by like before 11, like 10:59, kind of like what
Yep.
DoorDash does with their peak.
Yep. Pretty much.
But that's okay. I still have hour and a half. That's I might be able to fulfill maybe two more, possibly three, but I doubt I'll get that fifth one unless I want to accept the trash if they send trash, and that's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I think this is my last one. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to give me. I don't get another one before mine, and I don't think they're going to extend my dash.
I mean, it just depends. If your market's busy, even if it ends, you could still pop back into it. Like it's
Yeah.
not even going to stop
Well,
you. Yeah.
no, yeah, I've been trying to extend this dash for a little bit. And I might have to wait 10 or 15 minutes, and then it let me back on if it gets busy.
Oh
Um,
no, but the thing is, once you cross a certain gap, it makes when you cut into like 30 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, normally when you try to extend the dash, it's really hard to extend the dash. Then you'll
yeah,
realize when you get off that your market is busy and you just got to jump back on again and see what
yeah,
time they'll give you. But it's like a cutoff in there, like
yeah,
where
I
it'll
know.
allow you to extend.
Yep, no, I got it. Yeah, it's 9:20. Yeah, this is actually going to be the last one, and I'm going to a hotel, so it's fourth floor hotel. Last one. It's right up the street, though, obviously, because the miles made sense.
Oh,
But
definitely, because we only pick out offers that make sense, that actually financially give us a benefit and not like a deficit just for the business sake. No, we are independent contractors. We are our own business. 13 miles, you out of your ever loving mind. Oh, no, nobody going to the back of Hopewell that deep and around the lake? Yeah, right. $4.39 for like 12.3 miles. You can go on and come down here and pick it up.
yeah, no, absolutely. Kick rocks on that order.
Well, you know when it's a cheap, because if it's an offer that just comes through and it's just naturally high, then I'm like, okay, they tipped. But when it's like that, people not trying to tip as much, so they're gonna let Uber Eats like spin the wheel until it gets high enough for somebody to be like, but I don't think that order's ever gonna be high enough because where it's
Yeah,
going, you're not getting nothing else for at least, whew, maybe 7 or 8 miles.
yeah, no, absolutely.
That's an insane backwards order. Only a crazy person who's trying to chase the AR will probably, or people that don't know and they're new, they're just like, oh, money, and not looking at the miles. I was like, you kind of messed up on that one. You might want to cancel
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
I wonder when we're going to get our
so
commenter thought that was Michael Jackson. Give
yeah, I
him a
remember
little
that.
curl action.
Yeah, yeah, this is gonna be the last one. See if we can get back on after I deliver this. Obviously,
Oh, it's Sunday. I bet you it's busy. It's Sunday.
yeah. Like I said, my main thing is eventually the dad. Like I was saying, I'm gonna go help him put up the plyboard on his ceiling in the garage he built. Like he literally built a big ass shed from the ground up. Like poured his own concrete. He has a building that's completely up. It's his shed. It's a monster shed. Well, he needs my help to hang plyboard up on the ceiling. Obviously, well, it would be welcomed for the help. So I'm gonna go help him because he's been helping me, man. So like this is really coming down to he helped me, I help him,
Well, it's
and
what the channel is about, right? Everybody helping
yep,
everybody else, everybody making money and coming together as a family and being the family. What Barbecue was talking about when I was there with Lisa last night. I was listening to him for a good amount of time, and I subscribed because I was already looking at him, but I didn't subscribe. And then after a few of his videos, like, no, I gotta subscribe. And then there's another guy in there that I subscribed to who is actually giving out some pretty good information. And I'm just like, this, how he was going about it. Lisa was like, you and him are kind of the same, the way y'all talk. Like
yeah.
y'all are the same energy wise and everything. I'm just like, yeah, we are. Like it's actually pretty cool. He's a pretty good
No,
guy.
no, barbecue's cool because barbecue. He comes and he says what he knows, and it gives you his opinions on things, and really like he's perfect for the rideshare world and everything like that. And you can take that same kind of thought process and use it for the food delivery because you're like, look, kind of implement the same type of strategy there. And so like I like Mic Drop. I just don't go in there very often, but that's because I don't go into anyone's very often anymore. Like it's hell trying to remodel a basement. I haven't even kept up with my own damn YouTube channel. So
Neither have I.
unfortunately,
Like you see,
un-
I only post something like maybe one or two things throughout the week. Man, I still haven't did what I was supposed to do video wise, but out here trying to chase money, trying to make sure that family, animals, everybody's good. So it's like, hey, I'll stay out here for however long I need to, because patience is my greatest like ability. When you mess around with
yeah,
these apps, you got to be patient. If you're patient, you will get the mic drop. You'll get the juicy. You'll get the hey, look at me. You'll get those, but don't like frequency matters, but only if it matters financially for you. That's the only
yeah,
way. Because if it doesn't,
yeah,
don't do it. Think about your
yep,
car. Think about what you're gonna have to pay at the end of the year. You're gonna have to fit those bills, and that's why that offer needs to fulfill that requirement that you have, whichever requirement y'all have, dollar a mile, dollar 50, whatever you're working with. If you're going higher, hey, like if you're patient and that's what you want, hey, go for it.
yeah. I mean, absolutely. Like I've been patient. I've been out for almost 2 hours, and by the time my 2 hours is up, I think I've made like $45 and 4 orders. Four orders,
And
45 bucks.
would you get that on? Well, you got one of those from DoorDash. I will give you got the one trickle down, and I was like, that's nice. That is nice.
Boy, it's 21.50. But these are all DoorDash orders. The 21.50 for 5 miles. This one 9.25 for 2 miles. Like 6.25 for 3.5 miles. Like those are all DoorDashes, and they're all ones that trickled to me because I declined the BS orders. Like every one of these, all these orders were DoorDash. 4 orders, $45, 2 hours. So like I accepted what the hell I wanted.
And you still made what you still made your mileage, everything, your requirements were fulfilled. Oh, hold on. Thank you,
Yeah, give me one
Sue.
second.
300 family. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate you. And yeah, Lisa, I'm happy that you did drop that down in the Discord and whatnot. I do want to be more interactive with everybody, like rideshare, food delivery, all that stuff. Because to be honest, in all fairness, we're in this together. There's nobody competing against anybody else. That's what these businesses want you to do with that AR. They want you to compete. Don't compete. These are your family. Everybody out here trying to make ends meet and do what they need to do. Be there for everybody because everybody will be there for you. These big businesses, they're not here for you. Logistically, they're there for themselves. They're not for us. They never have been for us. That's all an algorithm like game, like what they want to play. Like, but they're not here for us. We're here for everyone. So always look out for the people in your market because they'll remember you, just like the restaurants will remember you. Like those interactions at the end of the day will pay you back tenfold more than these big businesses and CEOs and what they're doing with a lot of these delivery apps. You got to create your own wealth. And by creating your own wealth and being an independent contractor, that means that you do not accept every offer. You do not chase AR. You know what your goals are. You know what mileage you're willing to do for the dollar amount that you're accepting. Make sure it fulfills what you're going for. Do not let these big businesses or these CEOs or whatnot with their little platforms and whatnot tell you what you have to accept if you want to see a big offer. No, you'll still see a big offer. Your chances might grow a little bit, but just because they grow a little bit don't mean you're going to see more of them. It's just not the case with a lot of DoorDashers who have actually, even with John, like he was out here and he was noticing he was platinum and he was getting these bad offers. I'm like, DoorDash will try to force you with the AR game. Do not play that game. Diversify your app portfolio. Diversify it so you're not forced. You don't feel forced. You can come out here. This is easy work. You should not be stressed out. And if something's stressing you out, when you're done doing what you're doing for the day, you got to sit back, think about it. What's stressing me out? Is that AR stressing me out? Great. We're going to nullify that now. You're going to have to wait longer? Hey, but at least you'll get a better offer that fulfills what you're going for and will treat your vehicle with the utmost respect it deserves. Because when you lose your vehicle, you lose your opportunity to make money. So don't let them mess you up like that. Exactly, God's pirate. You're on silver, you still get paid. That's what I'm saying, man. Like the bigger the window is, if for your to get those orders, if you want to fulfill that, just you don't have to climb that high. Okay, you're not getting catering orders. Get delivered that. Find another app that does catering orders. Do not force them to make you take an order because nobody can make you take anything.
And not
Only
to
the
mention that,
guidelines.
like I said, not to mention that, but like catering orders aren't, first of all, they're not, you're not guaranteed to get them. But what you're guaranteed is you're guaranteed a lot of headaches and a lot of BS orders you have to take to stay in the platinum tier program. That's what you're guaranteed. But you're not guaranteed a catering order. I was at 93%, didn't get no damn catering orders. So, like, the only thing I was guaranteed, like I said, was frustration.
It ain't
And
nothing but a
I went,
carrot on a stick. It was extra force to make sure that people stay above 70% rather than being invited to the program to ensure the longevity of those catering orders rather than doing stuff like you don't need a catering bag now. Okay, that was stupid. All right, play that game. That's what you want to do. Okay, it has full access to everybody. everybody doesn't treat catering orders with the respect they deserve and don't deserve the tip the customer put down because they got their orders sitting in the passenger seat in the AC because they want to stay cool. But hey, I just need to throw that up there and deliver it, regardless of what temperature that food is in. And then there you
Yeah.
go. You damage the catering orders again. So eventually DoorDash is going to start losing access to them from these companies because there are other apps that are open up that do catering orders and they do it more proficiently and more professionally rather than treated it like it's just your everyday item.
Yeah. And I mean, that's absolutely how that goes. And it's like I said, I'm going to treat DoorDash exactly the way that it should be treated. It should be treated as an app that you use to make money. It should not be treated as an app that drives you crazy, that's going to kill your car, kill your mind, and just flatly just have you going all over the place for little to no money because you want to hold on to a hope of a catering order or better orders. Well, these same better orders, you might not get a catering order, but you can have these same orders trickle down to you being picky. Will it take a little longer? Probably. That's a true statement. The only thing that I will give you is the fact that if you're a higher percentage, if you're at the top tier, you're going to get more orders. Not all of them are good orders, though. I
Yep.
will say that.
Yeah, they actually
So,
been pretty bad lately. I have my ear to the ground. This is not my old market like Charlottesville where everybody knows me, but I've been doing this down here for like a year now. So a lot of people have seen me now, so they're starting to understand who I am. But like I have my veterans out here, and then it's always a great thing when I hear one of them tell me they're doing exactly what I've been doing right now. Like they like the money's not there. I'm getting fed up with DoorDash. I went to Uber Eats because that ride share be hitting. And I told him, I think 2 months ago, I was like, yeah, ride share hitting, but like what barbecue is saying, I'm like, I'm all for that too. I'm all for that too. Like creating a family, not giving Uber so much of your time with the ride share, creating your own business through the ride share window and then having your own affiliates that you can drive for to make more money. He was making perfect sense. And these apps, like he was saying, ain't none. It's just nothing but logistics, just like algorithm. That's all it is. But you can create your own business by using these apps that will funnel in more money. You get more of your more money for your time rather than Uber or any other CEO or whatnot saying, okay, this person paid this, so we're going to cut your pay by this much because we want a nice chunk of what you're making, even though we're not doing any of the work. All we're doing is partitioning out an offer. And it's like,
yeah.
no, that's not right.
Yep. I just got back on for an hour. Literally, my screen lit up, so I'm back on till 10:30.
See, that cutoff is normally around the 45-minute markers. Like really an hour, because if you do it before the hour, normally they'll probably let you extend, but when it goes below an hour, you in that 45-minute, 30-minute zone, you're trying to extend, normally it'll prevent you from extending.
Yeah. So I'm
I
good
don't know
there.
why.
I got back on. So hopefully I get some better orders. Well, not better orders. Just continue to get the orders I've done
Yes.
because I've done exactly what I wanted to do. So
Like, yeah, even though I'm waiting here, like at least I am showing. Here's the thing: even though I'm waiting to get an order, and yeah, it's early, I'm like, that's fine. I might not even fulfill that promotion. That's fine too. But like for me, it's like I'm respecting my car.
yep. Yeah. I
Car
mean,
doesn't
I'll
get
give
a
you the
back seat.
stats. Yeah, I'll give you the stats. Like I sat, I was on a little longer than I thought, but it's all good because I did a lot of sitting and not driving, wasting gas. But I did 6 deliveries, 5 offers. So I guess an add on. So I did 5 offers, 6 deliveries. One of them was a double. Um, I was on for 2 hours and 41 minutes, an hour and 28 minutes active. So over half of that, I was sitting or declining orders, and I made 46.75. And my mileage that I went was 11 miles.
And that right there is called respecting your vehicle, respecting your time, getting the money that you're focused on for the mileage you're doing. That's respecting your overall health. Put it that way, because you're not
Yeah,
thinking about. these guidelines that they're putting in place. And Lisa, yeah, there ain't that many catering orders out there, and they're using the catering orders like a carrot on the stick to help try to like to literally try to make sure people try to stay above 70%. Forget the dash now. You can schedule whatever, but that's what they're using to keep people above 70%. You may get a catering order. You want access to said catering order. It's like, no, get an app that does catering orders. Like,
Yep.
just do
Or
that.
go
Like,
or go to Spark where they pay you like it's a damn catering order.
yes.
Like go deliver a little bit of groceries and go make anywhere from 23 to 27 on average for an order. Like I did 16 deliveries last week on Spark, made $313 and only went 70 miles. 70 miles and I made $313.
Oh my God. That is just beautiful, bro. That is beautiful. Like, what is that? Like, whew, whew. What's that, $5 a mile?
Yeah, yeah. And I
Oh
hope
my
so,
God.
Sue. I hope it does pick up. Maybe this is a thing. Maybe because of school and college kids going back to school, maybe it picks up. But what I know, like I said, is this for sure. Um, for 4 months, I was at 90% or more and got no catering orders. Well, got one catering order in 4 months. Um, and I was doing a lot of sitting. Now, again, dead, maybe. Maybe it's just slow. Um, but I also know people who are here making money. I know people that are here getting catering orders. It gets a little uh, down on the dirt with you when you know there's people getting it and you're not, and you're pretty high up on the supposed to be high up on the pecking order as well. So it sucks, but I found out in that process that Spark is a pretty damn good app still. That it's still good. My back will hold up, and as long as it holds up, I'll continue to do it. And I'll still do DoorDash. I'm not abandoning DoorDash. I'm just going to do DoorDash and be a little smart with how I go about the orders I take now. So I mean that's really it.
You found a way
So,
to make the apps work for you instead of you working for the apps. That's what you did.
yeah, yeah.
DoorDash, when they do that dumb stuff, eventually it's gonna come around. You're gonna start thinking about it like, okay, all these orders I'm delivering, yeah, I'm staying above this certain marker. Am I really making that much money? Like, or are the people who don't even care about that marker still making the same amount of money? Only difference is I'm getting a parameter set by the company or the CEO for these apps to dictate what I'm going to make. No, no, get
I
other apps. You dictate your worth, not these apps.
I like I said, I think if you were to, I don't recommend this for somebody that only has DoorDash. I would recommend, obviously, like anyone else, go get more apps. But if you only do DoorDash, if you only want to do DoorDash, I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would recommend to those people to stay above 70%. Do not go anywhere past 70%, but stay above 70% and just do what you got to do. Um, but for anyone that uses it as a, then just use it for what it's worth.
Hey, Lisa, I saw what you said. I have my phone right here. This is my old Android that I didn't know was in my glove compartment that all of us got to figure out because I found it while I was live with everybody. John there too. Then I got my iPhone right here. And then what I'm playing this on is my iPad. So I have three different options. I can go into apps from three different locations now. So I'm kind of diversifying my own little portfolio of what I can access to. Now I just got to get stuff in my car to where I can set them up and make my car look more like
Mine,
uh my office, pretty much. Step into my
basically,
office. Is that what Pedro says? Step into my office when he step into his car. That's how I want to have my car. The same way John be having this setup. I want to set up like that where I ain't got to hold anything. Everything's propped up where it need to be. All I got to do is reach over and be fine with it.
yep, pretty much. My hands on the wheel, and that's about it.
Exactly. Right now, I multitask. You see me with Two different things. One in iPad in my lap, my phone in my right hand. Because if Uber Eats send me something, I'm gonna be quick on the trigger because I know how this works. Like you take more time, but if it's that stupid, what do you call it, that roulette wheel of who's gonna get it and who's closer to the restaurant, then you never really know. I've lost like maybe two orders on that where it was like
Yeah,
20 $25 payouts, $2 and like 75 cents a mile. I'm just like the
yeah,
person was closer. Can't really get mad at
yeah.
it.
No, no. I got 4 videos coming out. Well, not coming out. I got 4 thumbnails made for my videos. I got like 2 of the videos made. I got a couple other videos to make, and then edit the shit out of all of them. But yeah, I make my thumbnails first, and then I do the videos. And like I'm gonna start hitting my videos pretty hard, which means a little less time on my lives. At least not until like later in the afternoon. This way I can do like my videos in the mornings enough
Mm.
to, and then jump on the lives in the afternoon. Um,
Oh
unless I
yeah,
bring
Lisa.
my,
What was it? Yeah, Lisa, I'm trying to be like you. You done had your car set up like a business for 6 years. Oh yeah, I'm trying to be like you because I know what you're doing is a lot easier than me over here juggling things, spinning my phones and whatnot, and trying to multitask when I should be having them up on something. Just to be well, no, I'm gonna be safe regardless because I know what I'm doing. But that would make things a lot easier and not really stressful. Even though doing this is not stressful because we're not really playing this their game. But we're sorry about cutting you off, John.
oh, you're good, brother. You are good. I'm just back at my spot and chilling. Just trying
They
to
keep
see if
sending
I
me the
can't make a little.
same. Keep sending
Yeah,
me the same trash, bro. Like literally, it's like freaking 50 cents per mile, 30 cents per mile. I'm like, no, is that the same offer? No.
negative 20 cents per mile. Yeah.
Oh yeah, help us out, and we'll get back. We'll get back to you. Help us out, but we'll get
Yeah,
back to you.
man.
Can I at least fulfill one stage of this promotion? Give me two good offers before 11 o'clock. I still have a ton of time. Mm-mm. Either way, I don't care because I'm not doing anything. Like I'm relaxing. I'm here with y'all. Like this
Yep,
is a family like gathering. If the money comes, it's gonna come when it comes. But outside of that, we're here to support everybody.
absolutely. Just trying to have a good time, share our stories, make some money, and call it a day eventually.
Yeah, and for the people that are thinking about getting into this work, these channels are helpful because we don't want you to do what we did. We don't. We want you to have more apps so you can make more money and not feel forced. If we can do that for you, then we would love to have you back every time we jump on live. Or really every time John jumps on live, if I'm here and he has room, I'll jump in. But
Yep.
that's all we want.
Yep. Hi, Miss Sheila. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming. We are out here trying to make some money. I'm at 46.75 right now in about 3 hours. Um, but I've only done 5 orders, deliveries.
Yeah, my market's sleeping right now. I already know how this goes. And the market's normally sleeping until a certain time. I don't know how it is on Sunday though. I don't remember when this market wakes up on Sunday. Every other day, what Monday through Saturday is normally the same. But
Yeah.
Sunday I'm not sure because I've only did it once and that's an outlier. I got to do it again twice in order, and maybe even three times for me to really, really understand a Sunday. At least on this
Yeah.
platform with just food delivery and not my other options, which I will have access to probably by the middle of next week.
Yeah.
Uber said you trash.
Yep. But just like always, it's a reoccurring thing with Uber. I'm telling you, it's not good in this area.
Well, Uber's like a floater. It's in a way it could be a floater just like DoorDash while you're doing Spark. It'll still give you opportunities, and with Uber Eats, you might not see as many of them, but there will be some nice little stars coming your way at some point because it normally
Yeah,
happens like that.
yeah, yep. Yeah, I've got, like I said, I got my car set up real nice. I got this, I got this, I got this, and I got 3 cameras in the back.
Oh my goodness, that is why. What the heck did I jump out? What is this thing
Oh,
doing?
that's not good. That's not good, Miss Sheila. You went black over there, Larry. What happened? Yeah, that actually, absolutely. I remember the good old days of overheating phones. Um, Speaking of that, how's Investor doing? Video game Brett. Your car blew up too? Yeah. Video gamer Brett, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you. Yeah, mine blew up. I'm obviously back in a rental car now, so we're doing good there.
I don't know what happened with my iPad. I must have hit the wrong tab. I have like 8 different tabs open. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I gotta work this out a little bit better. I need to
yeah,
organize this
yeah.
thing.
So what we're doing here, video game Brett, is I'm doing things a little differently here. We're not going and caring about AR anymore. We are trying to make things work for us.
Oh no, Lisa, that was my fault. My phone didn't overheat or anything. I hit the wrong button or the wrong tab and it knocked me out. So I had to pull myself back in here.
So rumor on the street is I might have my original co-host back, not next week, but the week after.
Oh, he coming back in. I know he's been releasing all these videos and focusing on his side tasks and everything. His other goals on top of, making the money using the gig apps to help fulfill that with a few other options.
Yep.
Yeah, I want Investor back too, so it would be nice to I would be nice to have him on here, have all 3 or 4 of us on here, like really turn this into a party.
Oh, you wait till I get investors' ass back on here, boy. I'm telling you what. You thought it was fun before. Oh, you just wait.
I don't know how many times I told him I was going to be on here or I was going to do this and that when he was on here and I never got around to it. Now that I got around to it, my girl like gave me an iPad, so I'm kind of just like, okay. And I found my other phone. I'm like, I have so many different options now. I can always be on it. Nothing can really like limit me because I just have to put it up in my car and welcome to my
Yeah.
office.
Yep. No, that's true. Like I said, that's why I got all these cameras in here, and like I said, the iPad. Like if I wanted to like have the iPad, like for a while there, I was doing videos and lives at the same time because I would run the iPad right here and run my live off that, and then I would have my cameras here, and I would literally, while I'm on with you guys, would do my content.
I tried to do it with this iPad, but then I was like, hold on. This is a new piece of technology for you because you never had an iPad before. You might want to work that out first before you really start trying to like see if I can make videos. Cause I tried to do one yesterday, but I got to set up a few things because it didn't have the volume on it. So I was just like, okay, I'll
Yeah,
have to do that. That way I can produce videos while I'm in dead time, what it looks like.
yeah. All right, Miss Lisa, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. You be safe, also.
Definitely, Lisa. Thank you for coming by, and hopefully I'll see more of you on the other channels as well. Definitely a good friend to have. If y'all not sub to Lisa, anybody new, you should sub to her channel too. We're all a
Absolutely.
family.
100%. All try to help each other out.
Always.
Oh man, where are we going? Where are we going? So we are still waiting on orders, obviously, which is fine because at least I'm not doing bad orders.
Oh, you've been getting some nice ones. I'm not even gonna kid. Like, I don't expect to see nice ones when I come out early, except maybe one or two until like around maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. But I'm just like, hey, I'll take what good ones are there because at least it's giving me something, which works, and it's
Yeah,
not hurting my car, which makes it
yeah,
really work.
yeah. I'm honestly surprised I got a couple. The one I'm surprised I got the one ordered. 2150, two orders, 15 items, which was really 11 items. That one surprised me.
That's the trickle down, man. Like I told you, like, yeah, they try to put all these like parameters to say what order you gonna get when really it's a chance, not a guarantee. So it's like you will see the trickle down good offers. May not get them really fast, like if you were on platinum and these other ones, but just because you're in that tier doesn't mean you're gonna get stuff that makes sense. So why?
Yeah. Yep. No, Sue, I'm only Spark on days that I can work all day. Like I'm only on here till like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then I think I've got to go help my buddy who helped me do the one room in my basement. I got to go help him do his garage, like shed he built from the ground up. Kind of help him. He helps me. So, like tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Spark all day, every day. I'll be on there at 6 o'clock in the morning because
Man, I
they
don't
start
want
at
this
six.
offer. No, I'm not doing that.
Double double trouble. But yeah, like so yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll be on at 6 because that's what time Spark starts. It's 6 a.m. and go from there.
Yeah, Uber
Spark
just
is
sent me.
Walmart orders. Video gamer Brett.
They just sent me like what was it like 839 for like 6.7 miles, but it was going to the base, and I think a lot of my Uber Eats orders always goes to the base. About 50% of them go to the base. The other 50% go outside the base, but that order was not fulfilling enough to go on base for. Not at all.
Yeah. Yep. That
And it was
sucks, Miss Sheila.
exclusive.
The exclusives are stupid. Those are usually bad here.
Do
Um,
you get some good
like
ones? I had a good one yesterday, but one of the alcohol cans ruptured like 2 miles into the delivery from 7-Eleven, and it was a good offer. It was like a $2 per mile, 6 miles for like 12.50. It was good, but then they gave me. They said they were supposed to give me $10. They didn't give me ten
yeah,
dollars. They gave me
yeah,
7.50, which still fulfills because I didn't have to go all the way to the person's house. But I'm like, I wish it was the $10, like I was told. But that's
yeah,
okay. That's okay.
yeah.
Probably about 25% of the exclusive offers are worth taking. The other 75% I just shrug and they go in the trip radar.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the only reason it showed me that is probably because I'm the only Uber Eats driver that's closest to IHOP right now because I'm literally right across from it. IHOP,
Yeah.
send me a good one like the other one. I will take it. Putting it out there for you. Up to you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's yeah. See, that's what I like, Sheila. I've been on the Walmart Spark app since day one, but I didn't know that they put you back in a waiting list if you changed areas. I literally thought you could change areas, no problem.
You used to, unless they change something, since they've been doing all these modifications. And even if you schedule, if we don't need you, you still can't dash. All these parameters to block out people.
Yeah,
And even things that happen that just blocks them out for no reason. Like I'm one of those people, and I know I'm not the only one because even my veteran buddy had the same issue, and he couldn't do anything with it for 2 weeks. But it did for him what it did for me.
yeah,
Uber,
yep,
ooh, rideshare, oh, yeah. His pay was better. I think he said he drove all the way down to like Virginia Beach, like from here, which
yeah,
ain't terribly far. He made like $75 though. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
$75. I do that too because even when you go down there, you might get another ride share. It's just gonna take you in different spots, but as long as the pay works, I do
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, I'm waiting on an order, Brett, but I'm not platinum. I'm not even gold. I am the silver tier, the bottom tier, the worst tier you can be in. And I will stay in the silver tier because, well, truthfully, I'm not going to be at 70% anytime soon. So,
Yes, Brett. Yeah, they say if you move around, you have the chance of getting another offer, but that's not always the case, and it also depends on the order frequency in your market during that time, and then which spots are hitting. You don't have to always move to catch an order. Like, yeah, if you want to move a couple of yards, that's fine, but I would not like just start moving around in the hopes of like catching an order, because then you're wasting mileage, and it's not, and it doesn't need to be wasted, especially if you're in a good spot where there's mostly restaurants. You don't have to do that. I would just, relax. You want to move a couple of yards, 300, 400 yards, okay, and then stop right there. But I would not try to chase an offer. Like, that's how you lose.
yeah, just
Yeah, you
waste a
move
little
your
bit of
car, you're losing
gas.
somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah, just be
you
patient,
wait,
Brett. You'll be fine. Just be patient.
you
Like, the,
wait,
the algorithm will find you.
you wait until I get an investor on here. I'm going to smack him around with these Spark orders.
Oh, I love to see that. That'd be fun to see. And especially with his energy. Oh, yeah. Like, I expect good things from that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. Oh, that sucks, Sheila. Yeah, I'm silver, the bottom tier. I will never be the. I'll never be the top tier again. I'm almost positive, unless I do content. Which is that always possible? Yes. Could I do some stupid stuff on here for content? Yes. But yeah, probably not.
I
But
mean, I understand, bro. Silver yuck, but like again, you're letting this app tell you where you need to be in order to get certain offers. Like, I'm not saying like if it works for you and platinum works for you, then hey, keep doing what you're doing as long as it works for you. But if it doesn't, think of another app, multi-app. Think of another possibility for money to funnel its way to your car. Do not, yeah, like the tier system, just don't even worry about that. The catering bit is just to keep you above 70%. There's a reason why they took it off of the you have to be invited to. If you're above 70%, you can get them now. There's a reason why they did that. They're trying to add more of an incentive to get you to be above 70%, but there's no incentive really there, because if it ain't there, then it ain't there.
yep. Brett's got other apps, thankfully too. So like Brett can work out some other things. But
That's
it's
good.
like I said, it didn't used to be. And here's the thing: like even with you, you were getting a shit ton of catering orders. Like I said, for you it might be different because up until you got deactivated, homie, you were getting a shit ton of catering orders.
Those were my
Like
regulars. I've only had one or two of them that were not my regulars. The rest of them were. So I had, in a way, I had an extra priority mark on them because I've already got 5 stars from them and I see them regularly. So for me,
yeah, but
like, it might not be so much of a,
yeah, but
okay,
you
I'm
won't
getting
get
them,
those.
but
You won't get any of those though once you drop below 70. You
yeah,
will
but
see
if I
none of
stay
those
above
anymore.
70, what do I have to do to be above 70, in the hopes that I will still be able to get them, since they took me out of the rotation for almost 2 weeks, or it's going to get close to 2 weeks. After that, I don't know if I'm still in rotation.
Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. I know you were getting a shit ton of catering orders. So like you were in a little different of a brand because you, whether they're your regulars or not, still getting catering orders. And if you're making that type of money on there, you may have to have cause for pause to go below 70. Now, days of 80 and 90 and 100, well, obviously for me, those are well over. But like if I were getting catering orders like you did, I'd probably be a little bit more inclined to stay at 70. But I wasn't
But
at all.
but the thing is I'm only getting one catering order Like sometimes I get two, but I'm only getting one. So what am I going to get? 10 miles for like 30, what was it, like 10, 11 miles for 33.50. That was the last one I got when I was telling you I'm probably going to get it. I feel it in my gut. I
Yeah,
know it's coming. But like then I had to travel back, so really it was like 18 miles, 19 miles for 30, which is still
yeah,
good, but I can get good offers without having to do that that can get up to a catering order. Like, so
yeah. I
why am
don't
I
disagree.
gonna, yeah, why am I gonna
I
stay
don't.
above platinum for that?
Yeah, I don't disagree. Um, like I said, like you were getting what 3 or 4 a week there for a little while,
Yeah, true.
and that is an extra, at least minimum, an extra 100 a week just
Anywhere
on.
from 100 to 150, unless I get one of them big boys, which I haven't seen
And
in a while. The highest I've seen
yeah,
is 70 and fit in at the lowest close to 35. So it's
yeah,
not, the gamut is not wide enough for me to be able to partition out I will stay above 70, because then I'm forced to take trash. And I don't like that, because when I start taking trash, it starts messing with my energy. And then I realize, okay, I'm chasing AR now. I'm doing it again. No, stop it. Smack the hand. Good orders will come. Be patient. That's it.
yeah, yeah, 100%. Don't disagree.
Yeah, the time spent to make your money, like I did have that. John knows that my triangle formation, money to mile to time. I want to be somewhere in the middle. I used to be like that, but with some of these apps, sometimes you got to sacrifice some of that time to reduce the mileage on your car and still be able to make your money. You got to always take your vehicle into consideration, because without it, you ain't making nothing. So treat your vehicle good by selecting the right offers, regardless of, oh, I'm going to lose access to catering orders. So it doesn't mean you're not going to get a good offer. Like,
Yeah,
don't hurt your car for this. Do not
yeah.
hurt your car for this.
And that was not a good one. That was 550 for 4 miles. It was a shop and pay for 2 items. Not doing that.
And that would have been one of the offers I would have probably had to accept, because I would be focusing on my AR. And then there
Oh
again
yeah,
becomes a problem.
no, 100%.
Yeah, don't worry about the time, Brett. Just, set, because you can always be doing other things in your car. Always be doing other stuff. Multitask. If you are not getting any offers, you got a YouTube channel, you got stuff you can edit, your shorts or whatnot. Do that while you're in the car. That's your free time right there. You can make more content. Then when the order comes through, put a hold on that, fulfill the order, and go right back to what you're doing if you don't get another one. For like 5, 10 minutes, go back and multitask. Like it's all working for you at the end of the day. All of it works for you,
Yeah,
not against you. As long as you're managing your time and utilizing it, even if you're in your car effectively, you're still doing something, which means like if you're trying to get monetized on YouTube, is this another way, another source of income? You're just constantly creating, evolving, and producing. You're making
yeah.
money
No,
eventually.
I don't disagree. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I need to get off here, Larry, because I have to go work on a shed with my basement buddy. So actually, give me 1 second. We're gonna do one more order, guys. We're gonna do one more order. 675 plus for 2.5 miles.
Why do I feel like that was gonna happen? You saw my face while you were saying that. I was just like
Yeah,
rubbing
yeah,
my chin. I'm like, something's gonna happen, and then that's when it
yeah.
came in. I was like, yep.
So we got a 675 plus for 2.5 miles, and it's 2.3 miles to get to Tropical Smoothie. So it is zero point 0.2 miles from Tropical Smoothie to the delivery. So we are going to actually go do one more order.
Or if you speak it into existence like I do. If you see me on the lives with John, I do it a lot. And every time I do it, it happens. But some people be like, that's weird. I'm like, no, it's not weird. I believe in universal energy. If you speak it out, it will come back to you. So but you got to ask for it.
Yeah.
Because
No,
there's somebody always listening. There's energy, spirits, and all that stuff. I'm all into that. Like if you speak it, it shall come. And I did that with my catering orders on DoorDash. They came. I do it on Uber with IHOP just recently, not that long ago. I was just like, okay, IHOP, send me another one. But if you send me one from there, as long as it's good, I will really appreciate it. And what happened?
no,
$3.75 per mile. Not going far.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, we are we are gonna go get this tropical smoothie. It's too easy. 675 plus. It'll probably be about 750, which is for 2.5 miles. The money to mileage, it makes way too much sense. And these are the type of things I'm talking about. Like, will I go a while in between orders? Yes, I will. I understand that. I know that. But I don't do DoorDash full time anymore. It's a part time. It's a filler app now. I do Spark full time. Um, I'm only out right now to go make a couple dollars to go get my cat a automatic cat feeder so I don't have to get rid of it. Because my wife is going to kill my cat if it keeps waking her up.
Yeah, my cats, they definitely can. Woo! Even as I left the house, the two babies walked up to the stairs, and then the big boy, Dusty, came to the stairs. It's almost like a standing ovation, like, and then they're sad at the same time because they all huddle up around the stairs as I walk down the stairs, just looking at me like, please come back. I'm like, gotta make money. I come back
Yeah.
when I'm done, I promise.
Yep. Absolutely.
But it's good to hear that you got more than one app, Brett. That's very good. Like, yeah, it's okay to be selective. There's nothing wrong with that. If the tier system works for you in your market with DoorDash, then by all means maintain it. But like, if it starts to not work or you start to feel some type of way that you feel like you're being forced, yeah, go to other apps that you have because it's not worth the trauma to your car, let alone your mindset. When you feel forced that you have to take an offer to fulfill a tier, it's not yeah, it's not one to one. It's actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it will affect you mentally at some point and emotionally because now you're thinking about your vehicle, you're thinking about your time and all these other things rather than like just pick what works regardless of tier.
Absolutely. And like I said, I'm proving to you at least right now. Yeah, it might take me a lot longer, but I mean, I'm still making my dollars to miles will be better. That's
Yes.
100% sure. My hours might be longer, but my dollars to miles will be better.
Keep your car safe. Keep whatever vehicle you have. Really think about that every time you're choosing to select the dollar per mile. Just keep that in mind because yeah, you might be out here a little longer, but everybody gonna be out here a little longer to make what they're trying to make now because it's just how it is now. So might as well play into the game, not the AR game. Play into the yes. I'm gonna have to put probably like 2 more hours on top of this because of this, but at least my miles will be low. At least I'm not going to be hurting my bottom end, and my car or my vehicle is still being thought of and cared for by what I choose to accept. Whatever hits my screen, whatever I choose to accept is going to respect my car first. Because if it respects my car, dollar amount, it will always respect me. So that's the way I look at it.
Man, man, I'm getting tired. Like I don't get enough sleep.
Oh, I only got 4 hours of sleep. Like, yeah, I told you I was
Uh,
gonna get up at 8. I was still up until like 1 in the morning, a little over 1 in the morning, and I ended up getting up 4 hours later. Like, oh, I can't go back to sleep. All right, I guess I'm up. I'm up.
yeah, I was up at 6 every day, all day. It sucks.
Yeah, once I get that shop and pay card and my ride share, oh, I'll be up early in the morning because something tells me I'll be doing like ride share, trying to link up with a lot of these people who want rides. And I'm really gonna like, I really took what barbecue said into consideration on, not more than consideration, like a finite solution, a way to not
Yeah,
rely on the apps if you want to do ride share. Just create your own customers. If you're giving somebody
yep,
a ride, just let them know, give them a business card if you want. Be like, hey, if you ever need a ride and you feel like you're not being treated right, here, take my card. Just let me know. Like, I'll be in the area. Like, barbecue has
yep,
some very good points. Very good points.
yep.
Like these
Very true.
apps just are sending you the offers, but your interaction with customers, even the people you're giving rides to, those interactions are important, you know. And if you're very positive and you're upbeat, you can have your own clients rather than rely on Uber to send you clients. No, create your own clientele.
Yep, 100%. I couldn't agree. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, Sheila, they have a plus card. You can do shop and pay. I have to go down to my dad's house either on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when I figure out what day JR want to work on my car because he makes a
Yep.
ton of money. He knows it inside and out. So yeah, you can do shop and
S-
pay with
Some
Uber.
areas, some areas busier than others, depending on your market, just like anywhere else, and with anything
Very
else.
true.
Just, just depends.
Yeah. I believe the shop and pay
Uh,
orders are here. Like if they're here with DoorDash, they're here with Uber Eats. And I already know because they wouldn't have that card if that wasn't the case. At least in my market, because I know Shop and Pay is big, and I think a lot of the apps now, Shop and Pay is starting to become the new catering orders for a lot of people. Yeah, like I heard that you can put that on Apple Pay. If it's not working, I mean, you could try calling customer support and ask them. But yeah, when I get that physical card, I'm just gonna keep it in my wallet because yeah, I could try to do the digital thing. If it don't work, then whatever. But I will always have that physical card because I still have my DoorDash physical card. I just don't use it because of the Apple Pay. So if it doesn't work, try to see if you can get yourself another card, get a replacement. That way you don't close yourself off from those orders or those offers that would hit your screen.
yep. Right here. This is beautiful. I'll be there in 728 yards. Like it was that close. I just got to get out to a light, and then I'll be here.
Well, Brett, I mean, is it like, well, I mean, some people don't like to do shopping pays. Some people don't, but like, I'm gonna tell you right now, why close off an option that can make you more money, give you possibly give you even better offers, and if you know your stores in your area, it's not gonna take you long to shop because you know these stores because you've shopped in them before. You've seen where a lot of the stuff is. Don't close yourself off to money because some of these restaurants ain't gonna be as fast as you think. And a lot of the shopping pays I get, normally I'm faster than the restaurant that I'm waiting 10 minutes on just to get an order to deliver.
Now, now I will say though, investor, his market was straight garbage to the point where he turned his off because
Okay.
like they're like where he comes from is like there are some markets where your shopping pays are like really bad, and that like if you were to decline, if you would be like a seven decline to one accept. Now, would that matter if you don't care about your AR or nothing like that? No, it doesn't matter. You can keep it roaring all day long and just do whatever. But if you're still trying to keep a somewhat of a respectable AR, then it absolutely probably wouldn't be the best if you have a bad market for shopping bag. And that's where people land is they're trying to stay at a certain percent, and if they're really bad, why have it on?
Yeah, if your market's bad for shop and pay and you're really focusing on your AR, then I can understand why you turn off your card. I really do. If the platinum is actually giving yielding very good results in your market, then I can understand that completely. And I'm not like me, John, or anybody's not going to tell you how you should work your area or your market because you know your market better than any of us because it's your market. So if the orders are not there, I understand you turning off your card. I understand completely.
Yeah, and Yeah, because I didn't know there were bad markets until someone said that. Like I thought every market was good for shopping. Like that's how stupid I was.
Yeah, I think my shopping pays were normally good when I be posting them and whatnot. They're normally good, but I do be getting them little dollar per mile ones where, yeah, you got to shop a lot of items, and it's kind of like, no, I don't want to do that. But if you're chasing AR, you limit it. You look kind of, it's forcing you to do it. So if you do lock that off, and you see more better offers than your shopping pay, yeah, I wouldn't. And Dollar General. Dollar General is not hard. Like if I go into a Dollar General, I already know where everything is because they set it up the same way majority of the time. So it's fast. But you will see a lot of those shop and pay from dollar stores, and you don't even know if those are EBT orders or anything.
This one would have been a decent one if I can do another. If I could have done another order, I need to get this turned off. They tried. They sent me a $13 for 7 miles, which normally would be
That's not
really
bad.
good. No, it's not. I would have done it if I didn't need to be done,
Yeah.
but I need to be done. Dollar General. I think
Yes.
the only problem I have with Dollar General is their phone service. Like they you lose phone service in most of these stores. So
Yes.
like how the hell are you supposed to do an order if you can't get service?
I have one store that's like that. $1. Nah, technically two because the second dollar store is not really a dollar store. It's almost like a shadow dollar store. Has a different name, but it's not. But connection sucks. And like $2 stores that in my area, and only one of them has Wi-Fi. So guaranteed,
Yeah.
one is gonna. You have to pick every item, then go up to the front of the door, and then scan it all in for the signal just to finish. So yeah, the dollar store orders can be a pain if the connection is a pain. But that's the only
Yeah.
thing that can be a pain because dollar store, I roll in and out of those bad boys relatively quickly as long as I have a connection.
Yeah, I mean 100%. I mean they're easily for the most part. It's but I will say this, like if it's like your generic stuff like like food whatever, Dollar General can start being a pain in the ass. Like if you're looking for like specific like stuff that's like Dollar General like type stuff, like brand stuff, like
Oh
particular like decor, um, a particular coloring book, stuff like that. That
yeah,
occasionally happens. Like it's not always. It's very rare, but it does occasionally happen. And when it does, you can be in there for 4 or 5 minutes looking. If you're doing your job, you can be in there for 4 or 5 minutes looking for the one item because
yeah, I get
at
those
that
in
point you
short
have
pump.
yeah because it could be in 5 or 6 different places. You might have to look through like the one I had talking about really was a coloring book. I literally had to look through about 1,000 coloring books to find the coloring book I needed.
It's better than
And I
trying to
found
find four or five of those bad boys because I've had that at Short Pump, and oh my god, that I will say is annoying. That is very annoying because they don't always have it, and then you got to look for substitutions. No
yeah,
substitutions, then you got to reach out to the customer. It can turn into one heck of a roulette wheel, and you don't know when you're going to get out. When it's something like that, yes, but Clover Valley and all these other traditional name brands, just dollar store related, those are normally easy to find. Just with those coloring books or any type of calendar or anything like that, that can be a pain. And that's the only time it can really be a pain. The only time. Any other time I'm good with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like, see, I've been waiting for a minute, but I also have been declining trash the whole time. So, like, the people that are up right now, the ones that don't want to tip, the ones that
Yeah.
don't mind tipping, those are the ones that wake up when this promotion drops. I've only taken one, so I'm not gonna get much of this promotion because I'm not taking trash to try to extend to get an extra dollar or an extra $4 on the last one. I'm just like, no, like nice try, but you need to up your promo. It don't need to be a dollar. You need like $3 or something like that. You need to really try to cover if you want people
Yeah.
to take these offers. You need to cover that base a lot more than giving somebody a dollar And if you happen to get 5, if your market's not up, you're not gonna get it. You're probably not gonna get it. You may get the second one if you're lucky, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Like I'll probably if I get one more offer like before it hits 11, I'm not gonna get it. But that's fine because there was nothing but trash. So we don't take trash around here.
No, we stopped that a little while ago.
Oh yeah,
And like I said, I made $56 and 6 orders that hit my phone, 7 deliveries because one of them was a double. But like in 3.5 hours, like not bad considering I didn't drive a lot of miles. I'll say that.
Brett, I have Instacart, but I haven't like turned it on in quite some time. But I have it. Shipped, I do not have. And as for Aldi's, only time I don't like Aldi's is when it's busy. But when it's not terribly busy, I know where everything is in my store. I was on here with John at one time when I was hoping to get that 2150 that they didn't pay me anything for because they couldn't load the card. So that's when I dropped below. That's when I hit 93 completion rate because they decided to take 2 points off of my completion rate point for something that they could not do. Again, this is where that unprofessional nonsense comes in, and the support agent doesn't really do anything to help you out with that. So you're kind of on an SOL situation. It sucks. And that moment in time, I would say that was the pivotal twist from went from that to the next day being deactivated. And I was just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. Let's try something else.
Yes.
Hopewell on fire though. All I see is hotspots just keep hitting Hopewell. I just don't want to go down there. I don't. And you know me, I don't like to chase hotspots. Especially you don't chase no hotspots, especially on Uber, because they only 5-minute hotspots. But they keep popping up down there. It's the only hotspots that keep popping up.
Yeah. And I don't have Shipped in my area, and I don't run Instacart because Instacart has one store. It's Costco, and that's another store in my area that's kind of went dead because they lost 90% of their stores to DoorDash. Funny
Oof.
enough. So like there's literally one or two stores in my area, Costco and Big Lots is all that's on Instacart. Costco, it doesn't do well enough for me even to try to look at to turn on. Because with Instacart, everyone who does that knows you've got to have your eyes on that app 100% of the time to
Yep.
just have and it doesn't pop here anymore. It used to. Again, it's another app in my area that died. Um, Uber Eats one of them, and that one or the other one. So, but
Yeah,
let me.
Brett, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. You should saw my face when they did it. Like I did everything right. I don't do anything wrong. I be on live with John. I be doing everything the way I'm supposed to. I always have a hot bag when really 30% of my market don't use hot bags, honestly. But yeah, like I feel the same way about DoorDash when they did that. And that feeling never goes away. It reminds me of why you should not have just one app. That's what that did. It opened up my eyes in so many different ways. And now I'm just like, I was giving you a lot of my time, but now I'm gonna start giving you a lot less of my time because of that. Even if when you reactivate me, I'm still gonna give you a lot less of my time, regardless of the catering orders that are on there. I'm not gonna play y'all's game anymore because I just saw how you treat a good dasher, and that's disrespectful in my eyes. So
Yep.
don't expect me to stay above 70%. Period. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
All right, hey guys, I don't mean to cut this short, but I do need to get off here now. I gotta go do a shed. Um, so y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for joining me, Larry. If I get back on later, I will throw you up an invite.
Oh, you know I'm gonna be out here. I ain't going nowhere until about 8:30,
All
just
right,
like I did
man.
yesterday.
All right, brother. You have a good one.
You too, man. Enjoy the
All right.
work. That's a
All right.
that's good work.
Yes, sir. All right. Bye.